let's get back to Belle Collective. I could not get access to OWN for the life of me. I finally find out Philo had it, so we getting back to my girls. And Love and Merge Huntsville, too. We've been missing out on Scallopad. So we gonna open with Letitia and Marie inviting Keisha to lunch? For what? Hopefully you can speak with both of her faces. So Keisha is disappointed in Tamara because she knew her from school. Well, child, that was 20 years ago and you don't know her now. And you could tell from last season she sure ain't about a plot line, so she throw you under the bus. Tamara put something negative about me in your mind. She said I was shady and I am not a low-down, dirty heifer. You're not interesting enough to be low-down. But you are shady. You are catty. You say little things. Oh, God, ladies, this is episode 8. Y'all still talking about Ferris Street ain't open nothing in 2 years. Not a coffee shop, not a kiosk. But let's get back into Tamara's business. Ladyisha said, well, you know, I had a conversation with Damon. Tamara, why did you send security over here when I was not going to talk about Taisha? Yes, you was. If you're my friend and I hear that Taisha's having a relationship with your man, what am I supposed to do? Well, you sure ain't supposed to hash it out on camera, heifer. Over with Tamara and Damon. One thing I was not going to do is have a conversation about the decorator at my event.
Yeah, you know, baby, I handle them girls for you.
However, back with Ladyisha and the girls, they said Tamara was gonna stop you from talking to Damon by any means necessary. Oh goodness, Tamara said it's jealousy at this point. I mean, I suppose the pickings in Mississippi are slim. Are we in Mississippi or Alabama? One of them. Tamara and Damon say leave our names out of your mouth. Child, you know you need this plot line. You probably sent her over to Ladyisha to start this mess. Oh, Tamara and Damon are being very intimate for doctor's orders. You want to be pregnant at your wedding? Okay. You want me to move in, but I don't have the ring yet. I don't have the ring. Yeah, I mean, y'all waited so long, you may as well go to Vegas, get hitched. I mean, you've been together for 20 years, and then just make it official. So we have a scene with Marie, her son, and the grandmother-in-law, and I just have so much respect for Marie. You've got to deal with your mama, now you got to deal with your son's child and his mama being gone. I don't know how you doing it. And lupus, and you still have time to get petty on camera. I don't know how you do it, girl. You have real problems and you still give us some entertainment. Much respect. Much respect. So Zara's daughter is having a drive-by baby shower. Just give me my gift and get on. We ain't even trying to feed you. Well, damn, I mean, just put up a registry and have things sent. Why the baby daddy look more pregnant than the baby mama? That's what I want to know. Because he's carrying low and in front. Looks like a boy. But I'm going to have a nap and not a baby. But that's just me. Aw, they got her a car for her baby shower. Now that's a useful gift. But can we get back to the mess, please? I tuned in for the mess. So Latrice go home and tell her coot, I might be pregnant, but I got a lot on my plate. And he said, look, if you give this baby up for adoption, I'm going to give you up for adoption. You better shut up. Because you're going to expect her to give up her life to raise it while you still running the streets and laying it low and spreading it wide. Boy, that scene went on a little too long. Later that day, it's time for Marie's gala for her 5th methadone clinic, and she starts the event with a touching tribute to Essie, and Latrice says, sounds like soulmates to me. Well, they are, Latrice. They are. However, Keisha invites everybody to her ladies' lunch to let everybody know she's back in Jackson and opening a new bar on Ferris Street. Ladyisha, however, is butthurt she ain't involved in the business. She thought she was going to work with Keisha, but I don't know if I'd work with Ladyisha either. I think you have vision for Ferris Street, but no follow through. Like the comeback group, I think you just like the words, the way they feel in your mouth, but you don't like to take any actual action. Kind of like your husband. So Zara gonna ask, are the plates gonna be clean? But now here come Taisha with the mess. That's what I'm talking about. Because this episode was kind of slow. Ooh, Tamara looks constipated. Oh, Marie, you are so messy. Taisha's been planning events. No, she hadn't. We ain't seen nobody but Essie. Nobody but Essie. Tasha been planning events, please. She's been planning a plot line. So Tamara gonna get in the wind. We are not about to have a conversation. Ain't nothing to talk about. Your fake man? We are not gonna talk about Damon when Damon isn't here to defend himself. I don't respect you. Well, I don't respect your lack of plot line, but we put up with you. Latrice trying to get her to stay. We're in the circle. The circle is shitterhood, not sisterhood. Tamara said you ain't gonna catch me out there. This decorator has nothing to do with my life whatsoever. You sound like a more feminine Carlos King. Oh, Tasha said, Tamara, you don't want to talk to me? You can talk to everybody else about me, but I'm here now. You are desperate and crazy. All right, let's get to the next episode as Tamara storms out. So we open where we left off with Tamara trying to get her mic off. Keisha said, well, if we gonna protect the collective, Tamara's a part of the collective, and even though I have issues with her, if they need to talk privately, they should talk privately. And Tasha says, well, if you can talk, I can talk. Oh, well, girl, we don't even need to have a conversation. Keisha really thinks she's just above it all. You barely got in the circle. Oh, Keisha said, well, I'm not going to sit here and entertain a side chick. Well, damn. Oh, goodness. Lady Isha saying, Marie invited Tasha. I didn't. I have better things to do. No, you don't. You was the one that gave Marie Tasha's number. Working with y'all my butt. You are completely and utterly about the drama. Tasha gonna say, I really wish she hadn't left because maybe we could have gotten the timelines together. Exactly. It would have exposed the overlap. Because he been sitting on your lap and hers. What? So apparently Tamara was engaged to somebody else while Tasha was with Greedy. And Greedy might have been greedy with the pussy. So now Tasha gonna go ahead and go when she started her mess. Heifer on heifer. Essie gonna say, Marie ruined another event, didn't she? Ooh, I mean, she hit that bass. It was real low. It was, every man wants a woman. Ooh, they shaded me. Latrice with her brother, and he tell her, well, you know, you don't want to get to 38, 39, 40 and say I want a baby. Hey, that's me. But I'm good. I'm good. And if I decide to have one at 50, I will rent a room and have one at 50. But I don't see that coming. But you never know. You never know. I just know I better have some baby money. Later that afternoon, we're at Akeisha's event. Late Isha, this is not an afternoon dress. This is an evening cocktail dress. Akeisha is not trying to compete with you, Lady Isha, because her brunch is actually catered. There's wait staff. With you, it's always some buffet bull with a dirty plate. So Akeisha's got a whole business plan at this brunch. I'm sorry, Lady Isha, you can't compete where you don't compare. We've got virtual renderings. We've got plans and prospectus, mission statements, and money. Lady Isha, you had lukewarm pancakes and hope. Lady Isha, why do you need an office when you throw brunches? You could do all that virtual. I mean, you really just need a venue where people can eat. So Marie and Lady Isha go over to Tamara and say, we didn't know that you had an issue with Tasha. After what Greedy said at the last event, we thought everything was cleared up. No, you didn't. Marie said, well, if you and her have had a conversation and she said nothing's going on, what's the beef? Lies. Now we got Marie and Lady Isha out looking for Marie's mom. And Lady Isha, that's a real friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Over with Latrice, her husband cut himself and she came running home. He did that on purpose. Coots love to play feeble when they want to bring your butt home. First time in 35 years you cut yourself, really? You could saw leaves in your sleep. I ain't buying it. So her and her coot get to arguing again. He too old to be arguing. You should be calm at this point. Okay, you've been talking about I might be pregnant for 3 episodes now, Latrice. Take the test and stop whining about it. Get down with EPT, yeah, you know me. But I don't think she's pregnant because she probably looked pregnant in the confessional. She might be pregnant. So she ain't pregnant. I don't know why you putting this coot through all this. You know he want a baby so bad. Don't be teasing him. I might be pregnant. I might be pregnant. That's mean. Now, if you don't want to have one, that's perfectly fine. But don't be teasing him about it. Oh, but over with Lady Isha, she gonna have a counseling session with Glenn. Until we get some DNA from the baby mama, why y'all talking? This therapist is giving me a deep voice Smokey.
Only you can prevent forest fires in your marriage.
Now Glenn really gonna say, well, she didn't stand by my side when she saw me suffering. You caused your own suffering by stepping out on the merge. Lady Isha, like, I don't know when you called out for help, and I don't know when you being real and when you just trying to get a cup of puss. Her coot's pulling it too. He talk about depression. She like, I don't know if you depressed or you just want me back and want to see if this'll work. The therapist said,
first of all, do you love him? Okay, now are you in love with him?
I like his voice. It's very calming. Do you love him? Your wifey is probably heard about thee. I wish they would rerun, what was that? Hollywood Divas. That was a good show before that light fell on Elise Neal. But Lady Isha don't know if she's still in love with him. Oh! We closing the episode out with Zara's billboard reveal for Keller Williams. We ain't seen you sell one house heifer, but your husband's interesting, so I'll let you stay. Oh, is this the season finale? We just wrapping up? Temper's moving in with Damon, not talking about the decorator. Oh, so Lady Isha moved back with Glenn, but he started cheating yet again? I ain't surprised. Well, let's get to the review.